Welcome to our Refresh Live today. And today I am Helen Mitchell, the founder of the Refresh Experience. And joining me today on this live will be Stephanie Clement, who is a dear friend and a very, 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 very sweet supporter of the Refresh Experience from Stillness. And I always, when I hear that name, I always feel like I felt when I first saw Stillness and Stephanie and I first met. So welcome, Stephanie. We're glad to have you.
Helen, I'm excited to be here. This is going to be happening soon, and I'm so ready. So ready to meet everybody.
I am so ready too. So let me give you a little bit about the vision and the intention of the retreat that we are putting together. I can tell you my heart is really full today because one of my team members, Alex, and I went to visit the hotel where we will be holding our first face-to-face, knee-to-knee, eyeball-to-eyeball with safety in mind retreat. We will be doing part of it outdoors. We will be doing part of it inside, but of course we will be following all of the safety guidelines that we need to. But the important mission is to let you know that we are transforming lives and healing souls through the reset process of finding out what in your life would you like to reset and start over with. And so we are getting ready, setting intentions, doing our ideal scenes, holding a vision and a container for 100 women who will be with us. Collectively, we have the entire hotel to ourselves. So we have lots of space to spread out and really enjoy ourselves. We've added a number of new sessions and new speakers. So there's a lot going on. And Alex and I just looked at each other with such wonder this morning in anticipation. And a part of that experience will be us again bringing Stephanie to the retreat as a special edition always. And so Stephanie, share with our live audience what you'll be doing as a part of our community experience together.
Absolutely. First of all, I want to say thank you. Every retreat that I've been a part of, Helen, it's just been absolutely wonderful, transforming. I mean, there's no words, right? Because it's just magic. When we get there, it just unfolds in such a beautiful way, and you touch so many hearts and souls. So,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you for bringing this up, and certainly in a time that we need right now.
Yes.
Right, we need to be with each other again in the safest way, and I know you have all that in mind. So,
Sure
thank you.
do.
So I get the fun part of allowing you to relax, to absolutely deeply relax, right? Um,
Yes.
we don't know how much unconscious tension we're holding in our own minds and bodies. And I say mind and body because they're connected. If I have tension in my mind, I'm going to have tension in my body. If I have tension in my body, I'm going to have tension in my mind. And we're just in those times. So, my part that I get to do is to actually have you lie down in a quiet space, good distance, so you don't have to worry there. And I get to allow the sounds. So let me just give you a little taste of what the sounds will be like. Helen, you want to join me?
Yes. I'm so
All
excited.
right. So go ahead and just gently close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And take a moment here just to notice the breath moving in and out. You don't have to change it. We just want to go, oh, yeah, there's my breath. And let a little bit more breath in, let a little bit more breath out. And as you breathe out, relax the forehead, the eyes, the jaw, the shoulders, the belly, the hands and feet. And let go in to that space of softening. There's nothing you have to do, no effort required. Just let yourself listen to the sounds from the beginning to the end. And then there will be a moment of silence. Let yourself move from sound into silence. And begin to deepen the in breath and lengthen your out breath. Another nice long in breath and a slow out breath. And as you're ready, slowly open your eyes.
What a wonderful respite, a really good refresh
Just
in
for a
just a
moment.
few moments. I have a question for you, Stephanie, that I have not had formed before, and I've done this a number of times with you. And that's that when you hear those sounds, where in our being would you say the sounds are transmitting? Is it opening our hearts? Is it that our minds are processing the sounds? Is it that our ears are processing? What is really going on? Because I noticed that even in that short span of time, I wanted to begin to deeply breathe, to breathe more deeply without even being asked or coached. So where are the sounds landing in me?
That's a great question. Obviously, if we look on a superficial level, it's going to be different for everybody. Some might notice it more in the ears, some might notice it more actually on the skin. But what we do know is that research shows us it's actually happening on a cellular level.
Wow.
So the sounds are that vibration is impacting the vibration of the cells. Okay. And it's shifting and changing the vibrations of those cells. It affects our, what we call our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and relax and digest system. All of the body can, and mind can respond to just these sounds, these simple
Yeah.
sounds. When, and I'm going to say this, it's happening even when we have sounds around us, like maybe we're standing next to somebody who has a loud booming sound like a speaker at a concert. We're still feeling that, right? In some way, we're noticing how that's making us feel. But when we're quiet and we're actually mindful of going from sound to silence, it allows the mind to completely rest. The mind doesn't have to think. It's a sensation, it's a feeling, it's the senses. So it's a very sensual experience in many, many different ways.
I'm glad that question came forward for me because that really helps to put into perspective exactly what all of the refresh experience is touching on all of the senses
Yes.
and your attunement to being able to have us merge and join into those sounds in such a way that our body is just gives up. It's just at rest. It's at peace. I can recall for some of the sound baths, just really being in the same space and literally going to sleep. And it allows and gives permission to our bodies to just be in that silence and to be in that sacred space and that serenity. And the senses are exactly what I would say I felt because there was this desire in me to really deeply breathe and really take it in. And that was just a few minutes
I know, right? Can you
of
imagine?
refreshing experience. So thank you for that. I'm so
Absolutely.
glad you included that in our live today. I mean, that's really exciting. And if what you witnessed here today calls you forward to have more of that experience, then please feel free to go to our website, go to our social media, and I think the link is right behind me as well if you're called to register. But what I really want you to do is to share what just happened with 5 of your friends. Just share, just because if in just those few moments, Stephanie could take us to a place of deep relaxation, you can imagine what an hour will be like with her, or even more time with her. And she has such an experience, and she brings such a spirit to the community and to the sound bath experience that we're so excited. And then in addition to that, you will be doing a very sacred closing ceremony to our retreat. And we always keep that sort of under strict and complete sacredness so that we can be prepared for the heart's opening and the healing that will take place as you go off to reset the different parts of your life. I just feel so connected, Stephanie, always to your spirit. And today, no different. My heart was lifted, and I just feel like I'm even more elevated. So what would you like to share and tell the community that you're hoping that they will take away from the experiences that we have planned for you and with them at the retreat?
Oh, that's a big question because there's so much, right? I think the biggest thing that I hope for everyone to take away is a sense of inner peace. That inner peace, that sense of connection, not only within themselves, but a connection that moves us outwardly together. And that's my hope. My hope is that we can create that space together to take a deep breath, to deeply relax and move forward from our hearts. We have that capacity as humans to touch each other. And I know in the past retreats that is absolutely what happens. So
Yeah.
I have no doubt that that will continue, but especially during these times as we come back together after this past year, that we can again open up and connect, find that sense of peace and connect with each other, touch each other in a way that just elevates us forward with love and wisdom guiding our way.
Sounds like the right place to be. I'm excited. In fact, we were talking yesterday at a meeting and we were like, we wish it was tomorrow because we're so excited about what we put together. We really want to see it come to fruition. So if this calls to your spirit, if this is something that touches your soul, please, please, please just share this live video with 5 of your friends. And we hope that you will be intrigued, open-hearted, and a part of this community to join us September 24th through the 26th. I'm almost wanting it to be to the sacred ceremony at the end, which is when Stephanie will again be with us. But we will begin on Friday the 24th with so many wonderful speakers and practitioners who will add to that inner peace and will have you going out into the world, transformed, healed, I know for sure. And not only that, but taking it with you so that your family and other places where you show up will also be changed and transformed and healed. That's what we're doing. That's the work we're doing. It's just not what you're experiencing, but what you take away and what you'll share in the world. So you ready, Stephanie, for joining again? And we're so glad to have you. We've every experience has been a unique one, and our new home at the Hilton right here in Marietta near the square will be the home for our retreat, where we will be face to face with each other safely and taking into consideration all that we need to in order to keep everyone safely arriving and safely returning home. So Stephanie, thank you for joining me today. Anything else you want to join or share?
Thank you, Helen. I'm looking forward to being there and giving you a hug with mask on or whatever we need to keep ourselves safe. But it's going to be great to be in presence with everybody. And just come on, join us. You will be amazed.
You will be amazed. And also, Stephanie, tell our audience as well a little bit about Stillness, where you're located in Marietta as well. That's also been a part of where we have gone, many of us, as member-only events in private session with Stephanie as well. So you will get so many resources to take away. You will just not believe what's in your very own backyard. So, Stephanie, let's talk about Stillness and where you're located.
Yes, so Stillness has been around for about 13, almost 14 years now. And we are located in on Old Canton and Roswell Road. They're near the Johnson Ferry, big connection there with Roswell Road. Keep going down a little bit. But we're located right there in an office park, so it's very quiet. We're on the bottom floor. We offer yoga, private group yoga. We also offer general classes. I teach also meditation and meditation classes as well. So we also offer workshops and different retreats and events as well. And it's been an honor. We always have a good time when we get together with Refresh at Stillness.
Yeah, we're excited. It's like the merging of two families. And
Yeah,
actually, we did merge two families and we
yeah,
did Love in Action. And during our very tumultuous times during the summer, during Black Lives Matter, we spent 12 weeks,
yeah.
12
Yes,
weeks
yes.
getting together on a weekly basis, quite a dynamic diverse group of women talking about how we could go back to our own communities and make a difference. So we've been doing lots of things, and we're excited about continuing that dialogue with each other. And as we move now into getting ready for the retreat, we will move past the retreat and then again come back for Love in Action. So we're hoping you will join both of us and all of the other practitioners. We have a incredible lineup for this. And I say that, and this time with such anticipation, and maybe because we've been away from each other for so long, that this is really going to be an incredibly magical and sacred time together. So join us, join us. And the other thing that's really interesting is that we do it with fun. There's going to be a lot of fun that's had. So thank you, Stephanie, again for joining me. I so appreciate it. Can't wait until we're in the same space together at the Refresh Reset Retreat, September 24th through the 26th, coming up very shortly. We're excited. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon, Stephanie.
Thank you, Helen. Big
And
hug.
thank you for that little rest. That was very, very special. Wasn't counting on that. That was really a good treat. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I'll see you soon, everybody.
See you soon. Thank you, Stephanie. Have
All
a
right.
great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.